Alright, welcome back to Atom RPG. Let's see. Let's try to get further in the main quest, shall we? We are at the circus. There was a giant rat, and I cannot beat it. I think I talked to her. Oh, yeah. How's life in the circus? Pretty good, actually. We make people laugh and earn enough to feed ourselves. I can't dream of anything more beautiful than the children's eyes as they hold their breath while watching my performance above the arena. Must be interesting experience. Aren't you scared? It's just a matter of training. Yeah, I remember talking to her about all this. I will buy that. Ooh, I have a good amount of money. That's good. Let's see what she's all about. I don't think I talked to her before. You see a waifish woman sporting an improbably massive rear, and what? That even now strains to burst from the fabric of her skin. Other than this one deformity or asset, depending on your point of view, the girl would look completely normal, pretty even. But alas, she speaks to you in a thin, shy voice. If you're looking for fun, come check out my excellent brand. I lay eggs both day and night, so rotund it's a delight. I might not look very strong, but I lay eggs all year long. I, Yana the circus freak, admit that I would love to talk with you. Huh. Okay. Tell me about yourself. My life was never the best. When my body started to adapt to my egg-laying mutation, all the boys in my village wanted to date me. But when I grew this giant butt, they started making fun of me instead. First there were insults and beatings, then came the rotten fruit. So I ran away. I wanted to kill myself, but thankfully I found this place. What a ride. Next question. What can you tell me about the... Oh, are you happy here? You know, I'm happier now than before my mutation, when I was a simple villager. Here people accept me the way I am, and we earn a pretty penny too. Sounds great. Next question. Tell me about the wastes. I don't really know what to say about it. On the other hand, it's nice that things are returning to normal. Trade, rebuilt cities, new armies. On the other hand, I don't want to return to communism. Communists would never allow our circus. They'd say it was immoral or something, as if we're at fault for being mutants and degenerates. We show off our deformities and earn money for it. Who suffers from that? People with weak hearts, I'd say. Next question. Got any good rumors? I heard that a man in Krasnoznamenny has a pet myrmic. Did you know myrmics are mutants like us? We should build a cage for this myrmic and ask the guy to join our circus. A myrmic would make your show much better. Another question. No, look good. What do you do? Yana the egg layer turns around to better display her massive buttocks. I lay giant eggs. It's my mutation, see? Once every month or so. When I feel like I'm about to lay one, the guys set me up in a big nest inside a cage and drive me around the waist like a traveling sideshow. Everyone wants to see the supreme mockery of nature that I represent, so we make a cool 500 to 600 rubles each month. Sometimes kids and old folks give me bread and sacks of grain too. So lovely of them. There's just one thing I don't like. The embryos inside those eggs always turn up dead. Except for one time, but I don't want to talk about that. Speechcraft. I can try. Come on, I'm sure this story won't mess up as much of your previous one. You can trust me. I failed. Yeah, let's not revisit old wounds. How about we discuss something else? I think. Yeah, that's good. Because I didn't talk to her before, so that's... I talked to him, but maybe he has something to sell. Nope, he doesn't. Hello again, Wanderer. I'm Ivan the Crane. Yeah, I remember. Care to answer some questions? You'll like it? Yeah, we've kind of done this. Heard there are more people going to the video salon instead of the circus plebeians. Live art is much better. Okay, let's talk to him. I think I talked to him once. A young man with bright red hair silently greets you with a raised hand. However, it seems his attention is focused on the circus freaks and mutants. Hello, what's up? Are you also disappointed you didn't know before that places like the circus exist? Damn. What was I wasting my life on when I could have been hanging at the circus? Well, Comrade, you haven't missed much. The circus just got here. That's nice. Yeah, could you answer a couple questions? Why not? What's your name? People call me Jess. It's a nickname from my stalker days. Unusual nicknames are pretty common amongst stalkers. Some of my colleagues had colorful names too, like Butch, Lorhan, Kutchalat, Daedroth, Dumpling, just to name a few. Is that so? Well, it's nice to meet you. Where are you coming from? I came here from Nalchik with the caravanners, and I'm glad I did. Just look at the circus. The only thing I like more than adventure is entertainment, and there's plenty of that here. Oh, I'm sure. What do you do? I'm an ex-stalker. I sell stuff that I find. I have caches hidden all over the region. If, for instance, I was feeling hungry, I'd just dig up an old car battery and bring it straight to town to sell. I sell my goods in small quantities so the market doesn't become oversaturated, which would hurt prices. That sounds wise. One more question. Know any fresh rumors? I don't often visit Krasnoznamenny, but I heard they turned their boat into an entertainment center. They apparently have a brothel and a casino there now. None of this would have happened in the Soviet days, in the Soviet Union. Okay. I don't need any of this corn. I do. What has made the biggest impression on you? Many things. Do you see that bearded woman? She's telling people fortunes. And that guy over there isn't wearing makeup. No, he has a real beak growing from his face. I pulled on it so hard he started to bleed. Ouch. And that cheerful clown, he's only part human, the tiniest part. Everything else about him is a cruel joke played by Mother Nature. And I haven't even been inside the tent yet. People say a real wizard is performing in there. This circus is truly a fascinating place. Let's change the subject. Well, okay. I think. A strict-looking lady with her long, fair hair gathered in a ponytail is yelling at a huge wasp hovering before her. The insect seems to be following her commands. No, honey, you will fly through a ring of fire. You will even if I have to feed you macaroni all week. Where did I leave my whip? The wasp seems angry as it spins its giant, silly-looking head this way and that, but does not flee the cage. You've heard of a talented animal trainers, but you've never seen someone trying a wasp. The woman turns to you. What do you need? There won't be an insect show today. That's circus life for you. One actress can't fly through a ring on fire. Madame Praskovia Pie's whole show gets postponed. That won't hurt our conversation, right? No, I'm too busy with this darn wasp. How did you make that wasp so eager to serve you? The woman smirks and shrugs. Maybe they see me as a kindred spirit. The woman bares her legs for you. They're extremely thin and covered in a black and yellow striped chitinous shell. Also, my body secretes a weird pheromone once a month, which attracts wasps from all around unless I wear heavy-duty pants. Ugh. This mutation really suits you. You're as tough and as dangerous as a wasp, yet deep inside you have a honey core. Are you here to try it out for the role of the living mirror, bold boy? And here's the sting of the beauteous sushi wasp. I'm serious, quite an interesting mutation you got there. Care to change the subject? Good, but remember I'm very busy. Okay. Well, good. The strict animal legs behind your head. If you can't bow to your human mistress, how will you bow to the audience? Oh, it's you again. Sorry, this wasp is really working my nerves. Okay, she said she has a giant ass, but I don't see it. Oh, I didn't investigate here before. Look at this stuff. I guess I feel like I'm robbing them. A lean-tanned woman is giving you a doubtful look. She noisily smacks her lips and pulls a long cigarette from a metal case, shooting you another suspicious glance. She puts a match to it, inhales deeply, and blows a fragrant smoke ring in your direction. What do you want? And who do I have the honor of addressing? The woman knocks the ashes from the tip of her cigarette and sniffs loudly. I'm Madame Vuva, the director of this circus. Do you have a complaint or something? Did a friend or relative get eaten by rats? Because if they did, I don't know anything about it. There are no weirdly aggressive and oversized rats here. Lies, I'm from a government agency. Your rat situation is truly worrisome. I don't think it would work. Ha, nice try, you're getting nothing from me. That's classified information which I have no desire to discuss. I think I've totally messed that up. Oh well. I guess I could have had a better... Guess, should I reload it? No, we are moving forward. We are moving forward, not backwards. A dull-eyed, dumb-looking but buff man of around 30s repeatedly lifting one of two huge weights on the ground before him. As he does, you find yourself marveling at his amazing biceps. When he registers your presence, he throws one of the weights to the ground where it creates a small crater. After scratching his nose, he begins to speak in a loud and slow voice. Hello, weakling. I am Strongman Bambula. Are you here to watch Strongman lift weights or to see Piggy Pig? Neither of the two, just to question what's Piggy Pig and how can I take a look at it. Strongman slaps his thighs, which is covered by a huge leather boot. What? Once only silly and weak never heard of Piggy Pig. People say Piggy Pig is a cross that Bambula must carry through life. A terrible curse, but Bambula says no curse. Piggy Pig is funny, and it costs money to see him. 30 rubles. Don't tell Bambula's parents, but Bambula will spend money on vodka, also condom. Show me this Piggy Pig. Nope, thanks. I already understand what it's going to be. Your foot will turn out to be a pig, right? You're all mutants, after all. You've insulted the man. He doesn't take your money, but continues taking off his boot. You will see Piggy Pig. You will gaze upon Piggy Pig. The boot is off. The stench of rotting flesh, ew, almost knocks you from your feet. The strongman's leg is either badly mutilated or a crazy mutation of some kind. Above the knee, it looks like a normal, though very muscular limb, but below it's an oblong lump of flesh with little hooves, triangular ears, eyes, and a porcine snout. The strongman foot looks exactly like a rotting pig's head, complete with yellow teeth jutting out at crazy angles and a slimy warped pig nose. Dios mio, what a stench, and what a sight. Looks like boot, but it's actually pigpen. Jesus Christ. Thanks for showing me that, Bambula, but let's change the subject for now. Strongman agree and Piggy Pig agree, probably. Can you answer some questions? The strongman looks distrustfully. Only if not insulting questions. If kind questions, then Bambula agree. Is that your real name? No, dum-dum. It's from a fancy lie book. The Three Fat Men by Yuri Olesha. Looked like the fairy tale for a child, but turned out to be Soviet propaganda piece about the moral superiority of communists over capitalists who only exploit and rob. Bambula tore apart false book and ate it to punish it. But he liked name of communist in book and forgot his own name. Wow. Oh, I see. How's life in the circus? Circus like family for Mabula. Every lady is mom. Every man is dad. Only Laffy the clown is like uncle who once got into the Bambula's bed at night. What the fuck? And touched places not allowed to touch, but what the hell? Dirty uncle. Well, every family has a freak. I'm talking about Laffy, not you. Do you have a speech impediment? Bambula went to a doctor once, asked to say why Bambula speaks funny. Doctor said to Bambula, my friend, there's nothing that modern medicine can do in your case. You suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, which has stunted your mental growth since the age of 5. Bambula laughed at doctor at first, so doctor gave Bambula candy and hugs, but then, in his heart of hearts, Bambula understood words of doctor. Bambula became very sad, locked himself in a room, started hurting self. Hehe. You're a positive guy. Stories? Has Weakling heard that if you touch a moo cow's belly's fingers, they will start spitting out blood? Wow. Bambula lived in wastes whole life, but never heard maybe his new thing? Cows were always milkable. Okay. His feet, like, they didn't draw that on this character or the other one. It's okay. A good-looking young man sits politely and smiles politely and nods to you, and keeps on tightly squeezing his other half. A girl of the same age. Eventually, the young man starts talking. Hey there, name's Keisha, and this here is my girlfriend Shura. Did you want to ask us something? Sure. Go ahead, ask anything. We'll answer. Right, baby. The person you're talking to affectionately rubs his significant hard shoulders. What's your story? Nothing special. Our families were always friendly with each other, and now we've decided to marry. We came here to celebrate the decision. What can I say? Good luck. Lovebirds. Where are you from? We work in Kolhoz near the border of this region, the place called Bitrusting. Oh my god, I can't speak. Bitrutisk. That's hard. It was nearly untouched by the bombs. Lots of greenery, great harvest, great weather. Sounds like paradise. Oh, I did ask that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What do you think about the circus? For some, this place is a den of drunken, degenerate mutants. Freaks, drug dealers, and child molesters. For young people like us, though, it's a place of culture. Our kolkhoz doesn't even have a theater, but here you can see real life clowns and acrobats, just like in Mysterious India or the snow-covered peaks of Tibet. The people here are so unique. Each one is like a show in his or her own right. Barbara the bearded lady is a prophet and dangerous mutant in one package, and Yana the Eggler is mysterious and charming. And what can you say about Gutsy the clown? The man's basically a legend. Oh my. Yeah, their names alone already say a lot. Heard any interesting rumors? Well, I won't bother you with the rumors from our co-host, but locally, let me think. Oh, I heard that there's something awful going on with Gutsy the Clown's gut, and that Laffy the Clown has some business with postal worker. Wow, what a place full of mystery. He has nothing. A cute girl of around 20 smiles at you and nods while continuing to squeeze her boyfriend of the same age. After looking you over, she whispers shyly, "Hi, if you want something, you'd better talk to my boyfriend Keisha. He's the jealous type, if you say so." You examine the woman before you with honest interest. She is tall and broad, with a big head and tender, feminine gaze. She also sports a beard thick and sleek enough to make a lumberjack green with envy. Something else unusual. Her arms are covered with small hexagonal armor plates, seemingly made of chitin. Using her thick, chitinous fingers, the bearded lady is trying and failing to tame her tangled beard into braids. Seeing your approach, she gives up on her luxurious facial hair and says in a delightful feminine voice, "I'm Barbara, the bearded lady, psychic help at the ready. I may look scary, but I'm kind. 10 rubles and I'll tell you what the future hides." Maybe some other time. I can tell your future, though, for the tiny sum of 10 rubles. Okay, let's give it a go. Barbara hides the money inside her sock and says, "Was this already true, or will it only become true later? I see a silly toy in your hands. Where should you go with such a silly thing?" Traders shake their heads. "Go to the place of dead things, for she awaits you there, the one who will pay for things that should not be." I see. What about how do we change the subject? How about we change the subject? Change the subject isn't the same as changing my beard color. It doesn't take 5 hours and a bucket of dye. Care to chat some more? Why so sad? Just look at that. Barbara the bearded lady shows you her chitinous fingers. These fingers of mine are pretty good at holding guns and choking enemies, but like back when I was a mercenary, but they make braiding my beard's nearly impossible. Before we had a fight, Yana the egg layer used to braid my beard all the time, but then she got the silly notion that I ate one of her eggs. Now she won't even talk to me, even though I'm totally blameless. Listen, friend, maybe a people person like you could make her listen. Yeah, she doesn't want to talk. Please make us friends again. I'm a natural diplomat. It's true. I'll do anything to help you. I can promise nothing. Okay, I'll talk to her. Maybe that's what happened. So one of the here's a waifish blah 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 about your feud with Barbara the bearded lady. The usually shy Yana the Legler rapidly turns scarlet with fury. Don't you even dare mention that bitch's name. I've laid tons of eggs in my life, but only one had a living embryo inside. I was going to raise him as my son. I was planning to call him Vadim the egg layer or something like that. But the stupid bearded bitch broke his egg open and not just killed him, but ate him. I'm not going to talk about her anymore. I can never forgive what she did. Ever since my loyal new friend Ivan the Crane reported Barbara's evil deeds, she is dead to me. Dead. Why do you even bring this up? What Ivan says is true. In all this cruel world, only he understands me. So Ivan the Crane was the one who told you about Barbara's crime? Okay, let's change the subject. I see. I should go have a little talk with this Ivan. I'm investigating the fight between Barbara and Diana, the young man is already talking over you. Don't even start. That bearded old cow took a child away from my best friend. It's no secret that my dear, though highly unoriginal, Yana egg layer lays eggs constantly. But the one Barbara ate was alive. It had a living future child inside. Oh, and I'd give anything for such a blessing. Sounds like you really dislike her. Can you blame me though? That ugly creature always disgusted me. Why all those nights Yana the Egglayer spent chatting away with her and ignoring me, I grew ever so furious. We people with bird-themed mutations should be natural allies. Were you so angry you decided to sabotage their friendship? With a concerned look in his eye, Ivan the Crane flapping his arms like wings as if trying to fly away. When this fails, he yells, "Yes, fine, you got me, I confess. I just wanted to hold the egg in my arms to feel what it's like to be a mother, but the night was so very dark. The Hesperus star was the only light in the sky. Its red glow affected my mind and I fell over. I broke the egg of Yana the Egglayer. The life inside it died that very instant. I wanted to run away to kill myself, to die, but then a better plan of action came to mind. I disposed of the small body inside the egg the only way I knew how. I ate it and planted the eggshells in Barbara's beard as she slept. Okay, then in the morning I found a new friend in Yana who bitterly hated Barbara after learning what she'd done. What I did. In a way, I am to blame, but even more so my loneliness in this cruel world. Ivan the Crane begins to softly weep. This conversation has ended. One might even say you killed two birds with one stone. Oh God. I want to talk to you about your argument. Listen, Ivan the Crane confessed. In reality, he was the dastard who ate your baby. Yana the Egglayer staggers as if she has been struck in the face and lets out a muffled scream. Trembling uncontrollably, she slowly turns toward Ivan the Crane, who's sitting with his beak down in the dirt. Yeah, I even asked him that night, why was his beak so red? He told me he'd been pecking at some beets, but in reality the stains were the blood of my unborn child, my Vadim the Egglayer. My God, and I've been cursing Barbara all this while. How many times did I beg God for her death? How many black gypsy candles did I burn for the devil to claim her soul? Jesus. While the real filthy baby killer was right at my side. Forgive me, my sweet Barbara, the bearded lady. Forgive me for being such a fool. Wow. That's crazy. Yana the Egglayer files face first into the dirt and covers her head, shaking with sobs. She needs some alone time now. I should probably go. Yana the Egglayer, don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. Cool. That's an experience. About your fight. What? Go on, tell me. Barbara starts nervously winding one finger in her hair of her luxurious beard. I found out Yana's egg was broken by Ivan the Crane because he wanted to feel what it's like to be a mother. Barbara's eyes light up. And after he broke the egg by accident, he framed me? It all makes sense now. Oh, you wait until Yana learns about this. Oh, buddy, thank you so much. The bearded lady grabs you with both her hands and almost squeezes the life out of you in a giant bear hug, and every bone in your body feels the full brunt of her gratitude. Damn. Let me tell you this. While we were unpacking here, I traveled to a couple of villages down south and let some people throw rotten fruit at me for cash. Now I'm giving it to you for all your help. Just don't tell anyone here. The woman pushes a small coin purse into your hands. Thanks. I was glad to help. Wait. Oh, okay. Thanks. I made like $100. 155. Okay. Before the entrance, there sleeps a wrinkly old lady with a long nose. When you come close, she speaks in a creaking voice. Entrance 15 rubles. Is it worth the money? Go on in and see for yourself. It's only 15 rubles. Taiwan. Gotcha. Here you go. You pay the fee and the old woman hides it away in a tiny wooden box she keeps beneath her cloak. Have a nice one, kiddo. With that, she immediately falls back asleep. It's funny. Simsalabim. I guess I'm not gonna see much. A huge company of men is gathered within the circus tent. Sailors spoiling for a fight, plump merchants, grim settlers, slave traders, pimps, painted ladies, drunk mercenaries, and many other weird types armed with exotic weapons and dressed in foreign garb. Every single one of them is focused on the stage. Try to jam yourself into the crowd and get closer. You start shoving between people, elbowing random faces and getting elbowed in return. Finally, you push your way to the front row, where a mustached magician stands in the middle of the show. For my next trick, I will need a volunteer from the audience. After glancing quickly over the crowd, the magician points to you. Young man, would you like to come up on stage? Yes, you, young man, come on. Venture into the arena and bring your friends with you. If you got any, my new trick allows for several participants. Hey, I can wait. Oh, don't push. Okay, I'm coming. The audience parts to let you through. Stepping into the arena, you can feel 100 eyes on your back. Every single person in the circus is looking straight at you. Here goes nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight I, the great Ufficio, will demonstrate an actual miracle, and your role in this trick is very simple. I will start the incantation, but you must finish it for me. Now then, cave inimicum, ababifinicum simul salvium. Bim. Waiting. The magician turns to you, waiting for anything that rhymes. Okay. After the trick, you feel a bit dazed. The great Ufficio calmly lifts his hands, but the audience isn't moved. There are a few slow claps, and one person screams, "Boring!" Either the trick was a failure, or these jaded folks have seen something like it before. The magician tugs nervously at his collar and looks at you in confusion. Tough crowd today, my boy. He turns to the crowd once more, and inspiration strikes. Pointing at you, he yells. And now this person, instantly transformed in a true showman by my magical musings, will display for you a trick of his own. I knew this would end badly, so awkward. You need to think of a solid joke. Oh boy. I don't have a high personality. To get to the other side. The joke doesn't make an impression, at least not a good one. Get out of here, you damn joker. The crowd goes wild, hurling insults and whistling this derision as you exit. Whatever. A well-built, fair-haired woman is leisurely strolling around the circus, occasionally stopping to stare at the mutants performing tricks or rehearsing for the show. Seeing you, she asks with a smirk. Pardon me, are you a guest here or are you like the local staff? I'm a guest. Can I? Where are you from? Far away, you've never heard of the place, so there's no point telling you. Fair enough. What are you doing in the circus? I'm enjoying life. Do you know how rare entertainment is nowadays? Be it circus or cinema. As soon as I found out tents were going up here, I came as fast as I could. How do you like this? It's not bad at all. Lots of mutants, of course, reeking of moonshine and decay, but if one was to motivate them by way of a few rubles, even these freaks may have an amazing trick to share. This is especially true of Gutsy the Clown. I do wonder why the balls he pulls from under his shirt are always covered with some kind of goo, but if you know the answer, don't tell me. I want to solve it myself. Nature is full of mystery. I heard someone revealed Ivan the Crane as a dirty egg killer, and the friendship between Barbara and the bearded lady and Yana the egg layer has been restored. You are a true patron of the arts. I think okay. I did a lot of quests, believe it or not. Still have a hangover? Alcoholism. Oh, nice. But expensive as heck. A lot of his stuff is really pricey. I cannot... But that pistol will not jam. I mean... That is true, but... So 8 to 14. Actually, maybe that. I don't see anything to get rid of. Oh, that's gonna be a nice little boost to my damage because it will not jam, so that's really good. I wish I could get better armor, but I don't have any money. Okay, we're good. No sense in lying. We are driving to Paragon. If you want, we can probably go there. 50 rubles. I don't need to go to Paragon either anyway. I wonder. It's good. I upgraded my weapon. And it's not gonna jam anymore. Tired of all that. Problem with my character is whoa, I took damage from poison? Why am I poisoned? Where are they? Oh my god, I hate these. They're like, oh, look at the caravan. Good luck finding it. What is going on? Such a waste of time, you know? I mean, the caravan should just put you straight in front of them. Before you stands a man in a pre-war jacket sporting a gas mask. He holds on to the straps of his huge rucksack with one hand while playing with a rusty bolt in the other. His voice is distorted by the mask. I'll keep the condom. Maybe it'll come in handy. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Oh god. Alcoholism. How do you... Damn. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Now I'm an alcoholic. Fuck. Okay. Okay, let's go to the town. We made it. We made it finally, but how much do they charge you? And do I have a rope? I don't have a rope. Hands on hips, a serious broad-shouldered militiaman watches over the street from his fortified post near a decrepit pre-war power station. Spotting you nearby, the law enforcement officer draws his eyebrows together in a frown and flexes his massive arms. Stop. This is a strategically important facility. No place for a civilian to take a stroll. Did you forget something here? What kind of facility? Why can't I go walk there? Are you blind? Do you need an eye exam? This is a city power plant, an object of great strategic importance, as vital as food and water. Yeah, the power plant sure is important. Have you heard any rumors? I don't know any folklore, but I did hear this. Some people from out of town are talking about a noble serial killer that's appeared in the north. His name is Hubers, or Hubers, something like that. He killed a popular singer who became too full of himself. And then some pushy politician, and then a mobster who had lost all shame. People say stay humble or hubris will get you. Damn it. I even changed my mind about asking for a promotion after hearing this story. Damn. Hubris is a term signifying overconfidence and arrogance. The story is a metaphor. Your explanation frightens the man. Listen, I'll be the first to agree the story's unsettling, but it's not this time to start invoking demons. Let's, this damned metaphor character or whatever he's called. Oh my god. You look like you're ready to jump me. Open your eyes. I'm guarding an important government facility all alone. There's no real checkpoint, no security guards, and the only weapon I have to scare off random tourists and hobos is rude language. So that's how it is. Alright, go on and be angry if that's what makes you happy. Well, he has a weapon. He has a rifle. He does have a rifle. A young bearded member of the local militia follows you with his gaze, all while sighing for some unknown personal reasons. His assault rifle hangs from a belt covered by camo pattern. Let's pause here. I'm gonna end the episode, and we'll continue on from the next one.